Good morning, class. How are you doing? If you're fine. Okay, today we'll sum up our lessons on models. So today our lesson will be a special lessons. What I'm going to do is to give the name of the models in English, and after this, how can we use it? I'll tell it in French, and at the same time, I give an example in English and its translation into French. So today's lessons is very special. So you will see at the same time French and English. I'm going to all the time try to translate or give us the main why we have to use this model for, and different contexts in which we have to use them properly. So you have to pay attention on what we are going to say. It's very important. Okay, at the end, if you didn't understand anything, if you understand anything, you can send us a mail or write us with our WhatsApp number, or you can call us also, no problems. Welcome to our channel. My name is Mr. Kindo. So we'll start. Okay, here we have modal verbs in English. Modal verbs in English, we have seen first part and second part, but today it is a special lesson to recap what we have just said in the first and the second part. Modal verbs in English, these are general verbs. So we have modals here and valeur in French, example, and here translation. Here we have translation, we have examples, and valeur, value. Okay, so let's go. We have the first modal. Here we have our first modal, can. Can, we have seen can in our first part. Can, we are two kind of use of you see how do we use can. Okay, can, we can use can in a context here. In which context? If you want to express what a capacity. If you want to express a capacity, we can use can. The capacity of what? Capacity of physics or intellectual. Capacité physique ou intellectuelle. Capacity physique or intellectual. Okay, an example. Can you swim? Can you swim? Have you the physics strength to swim? Okay. The translation. Sais-tu nager? Can you swim? Here. Can you swim? In blue. I'm going to put it in green. Okay. Can you swim? Can you swim? Okay, c'est nager. We use it firstly to express what we call physics, capacity, physics, capacity, or intellectual capacity. Okay, second use of can. Can, you can use can to express what? To express this, to express permission. Okay, permission, we can use can to express permission. Okay, we can use this to express permission, no problem. You can use can to express permission. Can hear. Okay, informal, this in informal way. Can I open the window? 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 Okay. Can I open the window? Puis-je ouvrir la fenêtre? Okay. Can I open the window? So the first, we use can to express capacity or permission. Okay, on emploie can pour exprimer la capacité ou la permission. Okay, la permission c'est la forme informelle. Okay, can I open the window? Puis-je ouvrir la fenêtre? Okay, on va avec could. Voilà, could. Could, on utilise could pour exprimer quoi? On utilise could pour exprimer. On utilise could pour exprimer, pour être employé pour exprimer aussi la capacité. On emploie could aussi pour exprimer la capacité. Ok, pour exprimer, on utilise could aussi pour exprimer la capacité. Ok, could you leave this? Could you lift this box? Could you lift this box? Soulever. Pourrais-tu soulever cette boîte? Pourrais-tu soulever cette boîte? Could you lift this box? Pourrais-tu soulever cette boîte? Ok. Alright. Donc on continue avec could encore. could, on emploie could encore pour exprimer la permission aussi. Could est employé pour exprimer la permission. On utilise pour exprimer la permission, cette fois-ci c'est formel. Could you, ok. Could you, ok. Could, on met ça en jaune, c'est mieux. Ok, comme ça, là, ça serait intéressant. Ok. Alright. Could you please tell me, pourriez-vous me dire, ok. Donc, on va avec pour le troisième usage de could, cette fois-ci avec astérisque pour exprimer une probabilité. Et cette probabilité aussi, elle est faible. Si la probabilité est faible, on peut utiliser could. Okay, we can use could to express the probability if the probability is very weak. Alright. Si la probabilité est faible, on utilise could. It could rain. Ici, la probabilité n'est pas élevée. It could rain. Il se pourrait qu'il pleuve. La probability n'est pas forte. Okay, it could rain. This means that the probability is not strength. It is very weak. Okay. And now we go to be able to. We can use be able to express the capacity. We can use be able to express the capacity. Alright, here. On va utiliser be able to pour exprimer la capacité. Okay. Will you be able to come? Okay. Will you be able to come? Pourras-tu venir? Will you be able to come? Pourras-tu venir? Okay. We go ahead. Cannot. Négative forme. On emploie cannot pour exprimer l'incapacité physique ou intellectuelle. We can use cannot to express the incapacity or physical or intellectual incapacity. Okay. Physical incapacity. Okay. You cannot swim. Tu ne sais pas nager. You cannot swim. Tu ne sais pas nager. Ok. Cannot. Encore. On emploie cannot pour exprimer quoi? L'interdiction. Ok. We can use cannot to express the interdiction or the prohibition. Ok. You cannot. Interdiction. Okay, you can use cannot to express the interdiction. Okay, cannot. You cannot. Okay, you cannot. You cannot park here. Tu ne peux pas parquer ici. Ok, tu ne peux pas parquer ici. Non. Cannot with stress, we use with apostrophe here. Ok, on voit les cannot avec l'astérisque ici. Astérisque. To express what? The improbability. Ok, l'improbabilité. On utilise cannot encore pour exprimer l'improbabilité. Ok, l'improbabilité. Ok, pour exprimer l'improbabilité. Ok. It cannot or it can't be true. C'est impossible. Ça ne peut pas être vrai. Ok. Improbabilité, it cannot be true or it can't be true. C'est impossible. Ça ne peut pas être vrai. Ok. Donc, on continue encore. May, you can use may also. May to express what? Permission. You can use may to express permission. Ok. On peut utiliser may pour exprimer la permission, demander poli formellement. Okay, we can use may to ask for permission. This one formal way. Okay, and more polite. Okay, may. Okay, may I smoke? Puis-je fumer? May I smoke? Puis-je fumer? Okay. May I smoke? Puis-je fumer? As you can see it here. Okay. Now we can use also may to express that probability. Okay, this is the average. Okay, it may rain. Moyenne, on peut utiliser may pour exprimer la probabilité en moyenne. It may rain. It may rain. It may rain. Il se peut qu'il pleuve. Il se peut. Ok, it may rain. Ok, il se peut. Il se peut. Ok. Ok. Donc on continue. We go ahead with another modal verb. We are might. You can use might to express also the probability. Okay. You can use might to express probability. And this word is very weak. On peut utiliser might pour exprimer la probabilité. Cette probabilité est très faible. It might rain. It might rain. It might rain. Il se pourrait qu'il pleuve. Il se pourrait qu'il pleuve. Ok. May not. May not. On utilise may not pour exprimer aussi l'interdiction. Ok. We can use may not to express interdiction. Ok. Express with interdiction. You may not. You may not. You may not. You may not smoke here. You may not smoke here. Tu ne peux pas fumer ici. You may not smoke here. Tu ne peux pas fumer ici. Ok. You may not smoke here. Tu ne peux pas. Ne pas. Tu ne peux pas. Ok. You may not smoke here. Tu ne peux pas fumer ici. Ok. Be allowed to. Be allowed. To be allowed to. Permission. To be allowed to. On emploie to be allowed to pour exprimer la permission ou l'interdiction légale. Hein? Okay, we can use be allowed to express the permission or the interdiction. It is a legal way. Okay, permission to express the permission to express permission or interdiction. You can use be allowed to express a permission or interdiction. It is a legal way. Okay, you are not allowed. You are not allowed to. 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 Okay, you are not allowed to. Okay, tu n'as pas le droit de. N'a pas le droit de. N'a pas le droit de. Ok. Fumer ici. Tu n'as pas le droit de fumer ici. Okay, we go ahead with must. Must. Obligation. Must. We use must to express obligation. On emploie must pour exprimer une obligation. Ok. Une obligation. Une obligation imposée par le négociateur. No is speaking. Okay, this obligation comes from the man who is speaking. Okay, you must. Okay, you must work. Tu dois travailler. You must work. Tu dois travailler. You must work. Tu dois travailler. Okay. Okay, now we can use must also to express the probability. There is a strong probability. We can use must to express the strong probability. We can use must to express the strong probability. Okay, we can use must to express the strong probability. He must. Okay, he must be at school. He must be at school. He must be at school. Il doit être à l'école. He must be at school. Il doit être à l'école. Okay, have to. We can use have to also to express obligation. On peut utiliser have to pour exprimer une obligation qui ne dépend pas de l'énonciation. And here, if you use have to, this means that this may not come from the speaker, but the first one must. If we use must to express the probability, the strong probability there, the speaker is engaged, but have to, the speaker is not engaged. Okay, you have to work. Tu dois travailler. You have to work. Tu dois travailler. Il faut que. Il le faut. Il le faut. Il le faut. Il le faut. Okay, il le faut. Now, must not. We use must not to express interdiction. We use must not to express interdiction. On utilise must not pour exprimer l'interdiction. Pour exprimer une interdiction. We use must to express interdiction. You must not. You must not. You must not. Okay. You must not. Tu ne dois pas. You must not. Tu ne dois pas. You must not. Sorry. You must not. Tu ne dois pas. Okay. You must not. Tu ne dois pas. Alright. We use also do not have to express the absence of obligation. We use do not have to express absence of obligation. On utilise do not have to pour exprimer l'absence d'obligation. Okay, absence of obligation. Absence of obligation. Absence of obligation. On utilise have to do not have to exprimer in absence d'obligation. Okay. We also do not have to express the absence of obligation. You, okay, don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to do this. Tu n'as pas à faire ceci. Okay, tu n'as pas. Tu n'as pas à. Tu n'as pas à. Tu n'as pas à faire ceci. You don't have to. Do this. Tu n'as pas à faire ceci. Okay. On continue avec need. Not, need not. We use also need not to express the absence of obligation. Okay, need not is used to express the absence of obligation also. On emploie need not aussi pour exprimer l'absence d'obligation. You need not. You need not. You need not do this. Okay, tu n'as pas besoin de. Tu n'as pas besoin de faire ceci. Tu n'as pas besoin de faire ceci. Alright. Now, shall we use shall to express suggestion? We use shall to express suggestion. Okay, shall is used to express suggestion. Okay, we use shall to express suggestion. Okay, shall we go? Shall we go? Okay, shall we go? We use shall to express suggestion. Shall we go? Okay. Shall we go? On s'en va? Shall we go? On s'en va? Okay. Shall we go? On s'en va? Okay. This is a suggestion. Shall we go? On s'en va? All these express water a suggestion. On s'en va? Shall we go? On s'en va? Okay, should we use should to express what? To express advice and suggestions. We use should to express advice and suggestions. Okay, advice and suggestion. Advice and suggestion. Should we use should to express advice and suggestion? On emploie should pour exprimer le conseil ou des suggestions exprimées directement par le l'initiateur. Here, the speaker is speaking. When the speaker is speaking, okay, we can use a should to express or to suggest, to give advice or to give suggestion. Okay, you should work. You should work. Tu devrais travailler. You should work. Tu devrais travailler. You should work. Tu devrais travailler. Okay. Ought to. We use also ought to express to express advice or to give advice or to express suggestions. Ok, on utilise all to pour exprimer aussi des conseils ou des suggestions. Here, alright. Exprimer en fonction d'usage des règles communes. Okay, here, the speaker is not there. The speaker is not here according to the rule where we are. For which reason? Okay, we have to use auto. But here in we should the speaker is speaking directly to someone. Okay, but here it may be a rule or something. Yes. Okay. You ought to work. Tu devrais travailler. You ought to work. You ought to work. Tu devrais travailler. Okay. You ought to work. Tu devrais travailler. Right. Now we go ahead quickly. Suggestion. We use would to express a suggestion. Would is used to express a suggestion. We use would to express a suggestion. Okay, we use would to express a suggestion. Okay, we use to express a suggestion. Okay, would you? Okay, would you like another cup of tea? Would you like another cup of tea? Voudriez-vous? Okay. Voudriez-vous une autre tasse de thé? Would you like another cup of tea? Voudriez-vous une tasse de thé? Okay, so we use would to express a suggestion. Okay, so now we'll go ahead with would. The second part of would. We use would also to express a conditional. To express condition. We use would to express a condition. We use would to express a condition. We use to express a condition. If you see here would, we have would. Would is here, you see, and we have the condition. If I had money. If I had money. Okay, here I put it. If I had money. If I had money, I would buy if I would buy a car. If I would buy a car. Okay. Si j'avais de l'argent, si j'avais assez d'argent, if I had money, si j'avais d'argent, if I had money, si j'avais d'argent. Okay. I would buy. Okay. I would buy what? I would buy a car. Okay. J'achèterai. Okay. Would here. Would. I put in red. You'll see. Achèterai. Would buy. Okay. If I have enough money, I would buy a new car. Si j'avais assez d'argent, j'achèterais une nouvelle maison. Okay. Also would. We use would also to express what we call habitude. Okay. What we used to do. Okay. Now, dans le passé, in the past, we use would to express we used to our habitual things in the past. Okay. When he was young, he would spend all his money on video games. Quand il était jeune, il dépensait tout son argent en jeux vidéo. Okay. Would also, we can use also to express regret. We can use would to express regret. We can use would to express regret. Okay. I wish it would snow. I wish it would snow. Okay. I wish it would snow. Si seulement il neige. Si seulement il neige. Si seulement. I wish seulement il neige. Okay. Okay, we use will to express that. What we use will in the future tense to express what? To express the prediction. Okay, we use will to express in the future, of course, in the future, this future to express what? To express the prediction, to express also the prediction. Okay, to express the prediction, to express the prediction. We use will to express the prediction. Okay, we will go out, nous sortirons, we will go out, nous sortirons. Okay, we can also use will to express what? The volunteer. Okay, the will, okay, the volunteer. Right here, okay, intention. You can use this also to express the intention. Okay, volunteer, intention. Okay, we can use will to express volunteer or intention or intention. Will you marry me? Will you marry me? Okay, this is the intention. Will you marry me? This is an intention here. Will you marry me? Veux-tu m'épouser? Okay, and finally we have won't. When we use won't to express the refuse. Okay, if you refuse something, le refus. Okay, and le won't to express the refus. Okay, my car won't start. My car won't start. My car won't start. Ma voiture ne veut pas démarrer. Ma voiture ne veut pas démarrer. My car won't start. Ma voiture ne veut pas démarrer. Ok, donc vous voyez, c'est un peu compliqué. Voilà, mais s'il n'y a pas de problème, ça va. Donc, je disais que nous sommes en train de faire un résumé sur les model verbs. Okay, I just said that we are doing a recap on model verbs. We have seen some verbs here. We have tried to explain how we can use modal verbs. We can use can to express capacity, can also can express permission, can be used to express capacity and permission. We can use could to express the capacity also and the permission and the probability, and is very weak. We can use be able to express the capacity. We can use cannot to express incapacity, physical and intellectual. Cannot can be used to express interdiction. Okay, the interdiction cannot can be used to express the probability, the probability. Okay, may we use may to express the permission. This is a formal way. Okay, and also may can be used to express the probability. Alright, and here we are might. We can use might to express the probability at the weak form. Okay, may not can use to express the interdiction. Alright, to be allowed to can use to express the permission or interdiction. Okay, legal way. We can use must to express obligation and post the speaker, or we can use it, or we can use must also to express the probability false, or we can use have to express an obligation here, and the speaker, the obligation is not on the speaker. Yeah, we can use must not to express interdiction. We can use do not have to express absence of obligation, and need not to express the absence of obligation. We can use shall to express suggestion. Okay, we can use should to express to give advice or suggestions. Okay, auto can be used. Auto can be used to express to give advice or express suggestions. Okay. And we have would. Would can be used to express suggestions. We can be used to give condition. Okay, to express the conditional. Okay, would can be also used to express the habitude. Okay, in the past, would can be used finally to express the regret if you regret something. Okay, and we use will to express the future. This is the prediction. We use to express the prediction in the future. We use also will to express the intention as a volunteer or the will, and finally we use will to express the refuse. Okay, the refuse. Okay. Now, if you have some comments or you want to ask us some questions about what we have said, and you have something else you want to tell us, or you want an assistance, or I don't know, something else. I don't know what you want to. Even if you want to say something, don't hesitate. Write me down here. Here is my email, dramanikindo.gmail.com. Okay, dramanikindo@gmail.com. And here also is my phone number and also my WhatsApp number. You can send me a mail what you want. No problems. It's a pleasure to give you answer about what you are going to ask us to do. Thank you very much for watching. Merci beaucoup de nous avoir suivis. Ouais, nous avons mélangé un peu de cours. C'est un cours qui résume un peu les modos en anglais. Voilà, donc avec leurs valeurs qu'il faut les utiliser, avec des exemples bien sûr. Vraiment, merci beaucoup. Si vous avez des questions, n'hésitez pas à nous contacter sur notre mail ou notre numéro qui est WhatsApp aussi. Vraiment, merci beaucoup de nous avoir suivis. Goodbye.